Alright, so as you're aware, Ten Hag has been sacked. That's probably the reason you're clicking this video. You want to see more about Ruben Amorim. I think I'm saying that right, but I don't know. Let's just keep it moving, yeah. So, Ruben Amorim, he's generally somebody who uses a 3-4-3. He is known to switch into different styles, whether that is a 4-3-3 more like traditionally, but that's not really his style. His style is the 3-4-3, and that's what you're here for. You want to see how it runs. So, I have absolutely perfected it, so don't you worry. I'm going to go into it. I'm going to show you with Sporting, and I'm going to show you with Man United and show you how it works. So let's get straight into it. Let me show you with Sporting. So no better place to start than the fact that we won absolutely everything but the Champions League, and this is first season with no signings, by the way. That is absolutely perfect. I don't know what more you want from me. I really can't help you. I can do no more. But what you can do for me is you can hit the like button because it helps so much. It helps me continue to do these. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, comment your thoughts down below. It all helps. And also there's a link for a Discord as well as the tactics in the bio. Make sure you check them out as well. But we'll keep it moving. Less begging from me. And let me show you. So we do lose in the final and other things, but let's have a look at some of the stats. So when we look at the stats, 4.62 goals a game. Obviously a load of shots, 26.15 shots per game, and importantly 0.29 goals conceded. I don't know what else you want from me. I really don't know what else you want from me. I don't know how it gets any better than that, but we'll have a little look at the competition and let me show you some of the stats here, because what don't we dominate? We scored 157 goals. What? Fewest shots by over 100 against us. Oh my days. We had over 350 more shots than anyone else. Average points, obviously we absolutely flew and dominated that. That doesn't really matter at all, does it? Clean sheets as well, 25, which is 8 more than anybody else. We only conceded 10, which is 18 fewer than any other team in the league. Let me just show you the league as a whole here as well. When we get to this, didn't lose a game. Literally just drew 2 games, and importantly, let me show you on here. Look at all this green. I believe there was only 5 draws. Yeah, so the 2 there, 3, 4, 5, and then the 1 loss, the only loss of the campaign against Man City in the final of the Champions League. Listen, I could have done some jiggery. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could have. I really could have. I could have decided just to keep replaying that until I won, but I don't do that here. I show you honestly. So go use the tactic, try it out, and again, of course, you've already commented, so I don't ask for you to comment. So we're going to keep moving. Let me show you. Actually, before I show you the tactic, let me show you the results with Man U as well. Let me get to that. So now with Man U, again, winning absolutely everything. Besides this FA Cup, we did not win that, but that hurts. But we did win the league by, 15 points. We did lose 5 times. I said this tactic isn't absolutely perfect. Never pretended it has been, but they are 5 games away from home. We were pretty much perfect from home. We were absolutely perfect from home. I take that back. 19 for 19. Can't do any more than that now, can I? Yeah, I could have won the away games, but we're going to keep moving. As you can see, we're absolutely dominating everywhere here. Stats-wise, let me have a look at the stats in the league. Again, you see here the goals, points per game, shots for, we're absolutely head on. We're again clear in terms of shots against us. We are dominant in here. And then when you go over here, obviously United are only predicted, I think, finish 5th or 6th. So as you can see here, 2.95 goals per game and conceding 0.66. That is pretty solid considering, again, no signings, just going based off what we already had. I think that's pretty successful, and I don't care if you disagree. I'm going to be honest with you. So let me go into it. All I've got left to show you really is obviously the tactics itself. But before I do, it is actually a 2-pronged tactic. So I've got one that you can change to during game, which goes a lot more aggressive. Or if you're in a game where you know you're set to dominate, or there's a weakness defensively against the team you're against, then you can switch to that. But there's one main one, and then I will show you the adaptive one. But both links will be in the bio below, just for you to try it out. Test it out, and while you're there, make sure you subscribe. Thank you. So let's keep that moving. Let me get through to the tactics. All right, so first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you this little thing here. Højlund, 59 goals. Bruno, 24. Rashford, 21. Wow, I'm not even going to attempt to do the quick maths on that one there as well. 104 goals between the front three. What more? What more? What more again? And obviously, centre-backs popping up, and Martinez, obviously, he's not the biggest. He's not the biggest in the world, let's be honest. He's not going to pop up with goals. But yeah, there is that. There is a lot of goals in this game, a lot of goals in this team. Now, as you can see, the setup of the team is very simple, very easy. Keeper, sweeper, keeper. You want both centre-backs on wide centre-back. I've seen a lot of people use ball playing either side and central defensive. I actually find this works for a very all centre-backs really, and it allows the rest of it to work and tick, because we want one of our wing-backs to be very supportive, getting up there, and he is going, but he's not going to be completely bombing on, whilst the other one will absolutely bomb on. And on the side where you do choose to have them bomb on, you make sure that you have the ball winning midfielder on defensive, because that is how he sets up. He likes to play through that. He will find then obviously the deep line playmaker, which in this situation is Mainu. He's going to dictate play and find obviously your attacking midfielder, shadow striker that we've got here with your advanced forward up top. Nice and easy, isn't it? Now, in terms of player instructions, let me show you. Keeper, more direct passes. Both wide centre backs take fewer risks. Cross less often and shoot less often. I just don't want them really doing that in that area. I'd rather them just kind of progressing play as planned. In the middle, make sure dribble less, shoot less often. Very easy. Over here, our fullback on this side is going to take fewer risks, cross more often, dribble more, and shoot less often. I want him to get up there, but I want him to be firing crosses in, feeding my strikers. The other side, same thing as well. Fewer risks, cross more often, dribble more often, and shoot less often. It says dribble more, ignore it. Over here, and just more direct passes on deep line playmaker. I just want him punching passes. There is a bit of a gap. I just want him firing passes. I want him doing all that. And over here, you just leave the ball winning midfielder as he is. And then over here, this is the main one. This guy here is going to be an absolute playmaker, which is why we got Bruno in this situation. More direct passes, take more risks, shoot more often, get further forward and roam from position. You want him to pick up areas. Dalot is going to be up and down this wing, so when Dalot is here, you just need him finding all the pockets and all the areas that he needs to find. Rashford, pass it shorter, shoot more often, roam from position. And the striker, take fewer risks, shoot more often. Again, the links are going to be down below, so don't worry about it all too much. But I did say when you are chasing the game what you need to do, and all you'll have to do is switch over to this tactic here. Only a couple slight changes. What you will do is you're going to bring in this here, Libero. Libero? Have I butchered that? Wow, brain not working. Now, he is going to step into this midfield position here, join Ugarte, and then obviously he will then roam. Rashford won't be there, so he'll drift forward, get into all these areas. You can even put him on attack if you really want to go for it. Both wing backs will then go to attack. You're just going to move him onto attack just so he gets a bit more aggressive. Attack here as well. And then he's just going to be more of a playmaker higher up, joining these who will join here. It's just overload. All I want to do is overload, because that is his way. He likes to create overloads and he likes to do a lot of stuff like that. So this is pretty simple. It is pretty easy. I don't know what more I can do for you. These are the tactics. Go try them out. As I said, it's all down in the bio below. If you do like the video, please drop the like. Please subscribe. Join our Discord. We are just starting it off, but I want to grow it because I want to do more content with you guys as well. And if there's any other suggestions, any challenges, whatever it is, FM, FIFA or FC, whatever it is, fire it down below. I'm here for it. Thank you for watching. See you next one.